Hey Studio Fit, it's Brandon and Lauren here, and we're going to give you the first exercise, or the first workout rather, that we're going to be doing in a series while you might possibly be staying at home. So all of these have lots of modifications, and we'll go over that. All of these have different pieces of equipment you might find at your own home, and we're going to try to give you some good ideas of what you can do with that to make sure that your workout is as good as possible, as much as we can make it. So for this one, it's a full body workout. The warm-up that you're starting with is just a 5-minute walk, and that can be just as simple as I'm going to time myself 2.5 minutes one way, and then I'm turning around, coming back, and then I'm ready for my workout. Okay? Then when you get into your workout, you're going to need something with some weight if you have it. Cans will be probably your best example with that, something that's symmetrical, both of them weighing the same. If you can't find cans, soap is fine, something that's going to weigh less than 5 pounds, but like I said, be even on the weight, and something that's not going to move around and be very volatile. You don't want it moving while you're trying to do your exercises. Okay? You're going to go through this entire circuit doing 20 reps for each exercise repeatedly for 20 minutes. So you can set your timer. We're actually probably going to use an interval timer too, and it's called Simple Interval Trainer. But you can just use a stopwatch if you want to for this one for today. So Lauren is going to demonstrate some of these exercises. The first one is the lunge with overhead hold. So she's going to have our handy cans here. Low sodium if you can. Get your position. Perfect. Lunge with overhead hold, yep. So she's holding the arms vertical, okay, trying to stay just above her torso. She's going to put one leg out in front. Now she's going to be alternating legs. So whichever leg she puts out, that front foot is going to try to stay flat, and she's making sure that the heel, when it comes down, has good contact. Give them an example of one that the heel doesn't have good contact. See right here, you see how unstable she is. Even as athletic as Lauren is, she can't hold it up. Okay? So you're alternating back and forth. While you're doing this, you're going to do 20 reps. That will be 10 each side. And then you're going to transition to the next exercise, which is V-ups around stacked cans. Okay, go ahead. So you're stacking the cans on top of each other. Palms are going to be flat on the ground, knees slightly bent. Go ahead and give us a couple reps, please. Perfect. She's going over top of the cans, keeping that slight bend, pivoting and making sure she keeps her palms flat the entire time. An easy modification for this one would be to just get rid of the cans and still try to make that movement without knocking them over. Okay. Good. The next exercise, sumo squat to press. So your normal shoulder width stance is going to be a little bit wider. Good. Toes are still pointed out about 30 degrees. Good. Good. Still looking to get the hip crease just below the kneecap for your depth. And it does not have to be perfect, but you'll feel a little bit of a stretch in the back of the legs. And then as she comes up, everything expands at one time, and she presses to a full vertical body. Perfect. Push up with lateral leg hand tap. Okay. You're going to be in your regular plank position. You're going to have the cans probably more like 6 inches away from each foot. Just like that in a nice straight line. Okay, she's going to do a push up. Good. And then she's going out to a lateral tap. She's trying to touch the top of the can without knocking it over. Each side, back to the push up. Perfect. Okay. One more each side. Good. Now, let's show them a modification, please, on these. Yes. Okay. Easy modification if you cannot do these, especially for the 20 reps. I want you to go right to the knees and do the exact same thing. Okay. It might take a little bit more coordination, but you can go slow. That's fine. We're just looking that you complete 20 continuous reps. Okay. Just like that. Okay. The last exercise here is calf raises. What this is going to serve as basically a little bit of a break, because all of this circuit right here is continuous for the entire 20 minutes. This is going to be the exercise that allows you to catch your breath. Okay, so she's going to do a couple calf raises. Pipe your feet up just a little bit wider, just like that, okay? Yeah, about 6 inches between toes is just fine. Toes turns just slightly out, just to make your knees comfortable. And you're just walking up and down, trying to get the heel as high as you can. Now again, while she's doing this, she's trying to catch her breath. So she's going to be out of breath. You simulate being out of breath. Yes, I'm so out of breath. So she's catching her breath. She's going to do 20 calf raises, and the goal is that by the time she gets done with those, she's ready to start this exercise again. And she's not going to be out of breath. So she's getting her heart rate back down to like the 60 or 70 percentile range. Okay? And that should be your first workout.